These steps are so far apart. I gotta find a way down.
You scale-gorge waterscape to seal the armor. Treason! Blasphemy! You've lost your senses. You think this will gain the trust of the Cienjo natives. Those who are not of our kind can never be of our mind.
I understand your misgivings, but my decision is made. That is the course we must take.
Very well. In that case, I will report you to the Preceptors and have you stripped of the name and power of the High Elder.
This must be the first High Elder that accepted the mission to quell the Ambrosial Arbor. According to tradition, from then on, successive High Elders were obliged to return to the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. They would guide the tides of the ancient sea to guard and strengthen the Arbor's seal.
Do you remember now?
Yes. Reverence to the Three Talons, the path to the Great Roots. It's the way to the root depths.
Is that some kind of riddle? Reverence to the Three Talons. What the heck does that mean?
Don't worry about it. Just follow me.
Oh, what a huge palace. Completely abandoned. That must have been difficult for them. Imagine how upset you'd be if you had to abandon me.
For the Vidyadhara, it must have been a necessary sacrifice.
Scale-gorge waterscape to seal the armor. You've lost your senses. You think this will gain the trust of the Cienjo?
I understand your misgivings, but my decision is made. That is the course we must take.
Very well. In that case, I will report you to the Preceptors and have you stripped of the name and power of the High Elder.
This is one of the places mentioned in the riddle. One of the Three Talons. If we can break the seal here, we'll be a step closer to the roots of the arbor.
Those seals you mentioned, do you mean these weird-looking stone lanterns?
That's right. From what I recall, we have to touch these stone lanterns in a particular sequence to unlock the seals in this area.
In that case then, I'll leave it to you.
I'll do my best. it worked.
General, did you hear about Miss Tingyun?
I received word from Lady Fu. The depth of Fentilia's infiltration, along with her meticulous planning, makes her extremely difficult to guard against. The Cloud Knights will carry out an investigation. But for now, our most pressing matter is to put a stop to Fentilia's scheme.
Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
It's too late to repent.
Nap time.
Lance at the ready. Defend the weak. Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Not bad. 5 points.
The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision. It's too late to repent.
Let's test your knowledge.
Savor the vigor of it.
I'm asking the question. Never stop thinking.
Reach the end of the story in your own way. Is that all? Will of preservation. Yeah.
Do you have answers? Let's test your knowledge.
It's too late to repent.
Naughty children, don't listen. Nap time.
SAS per Kibbe. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
I'm on guard.
Never stop thinking.
Step aside. I have no...
Fail. Get out.
Time for a shot. Savor the vigor of it.
Call that defense? Let's test your knowledge.
All better now?
Indestructible.
I'm asking
Lance
the
ablaze.
questions.
Flaming Lance! Forward!
The truth of life and death with this sanctuary is but a vision.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Who are you?
John Fong said only the High Elder can enter here.
That traitor is already dead. Who are you? What do you want with the High Elder?
What I want. I want to see her. See how she's faring. I want to see her.
A mysterious intruder. But that voice is so familiar.
What is this?
Miss March, I would advise you to refrain from interfering with the Videodora.
Huh? The Videodora? You mean these pearls will turn into people?
When the life of a Videodora is over, they return to the ancient sea and form a shell, before emerging anew. This is the hatching rebirth cycle.
Whoa.
Do you have answers? Let's test your knowledge.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Nap time.
Not a threat. Indestructible.
Never stop thinking.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
SAS Perkibi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Savor the vigor of it.
0 points. Next.
Time to go on the offensive. Fracture!
Fail. Get out. Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
You're in bad shape.
Lance at the ready.
I'm asking the...
Master. Must we really forsake Scale-Gorge Waterscape?
Can you forgive me, Yuan?
I cannot say no, Master. I feel resentment in my heart. But there are also feelings I cannot put into words. The senior videographers say that the Xianzhou offered us this place, that we hail from another world. Is it time to repay them?
It is time to repay them.
The Arbor is near, but if we can't complete this ceremony, then we won't be able to get close.
Fantilia will soon have control of the Arbor. Quickly!
Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision!
Call that defense? Let's test your knowledge.
Clemency? Never heard of it. The time is now.
Savor the vigor of it.
Mediocre.
Lance at the ready. Fracture!
Step aside. I have no interest.
Never stop thinking. 0 points. Next.
You're in bad shape.
SAS knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood. Fail. Get out.
Clemency? Never heard of it. The truth of life and death, revealed this sanctuary, is but a vision!
I'm asking the questions.
Nap time.
This seal was already on the verge of breaking before the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. And as the day is almost gone, return alone to Water's song. Beneath the waves in silver shell, await new life that time will tell. The worldly limit of the Vidyadhara is reached after 7 centuries. They return to the ancient sea and form a shell, awaiting the next hatching rebirth.
This mural is pretty interesting. It looks like time hasn't had any effect on it.
This mural must be related to the others here. It tells the story of the Vidyadhara self-reincarnation, from hatching rebirth in the ancient sea, to the return to that same sea as the cycle begins again.
Hey, Do you think this could be related to the seals?
Perhaps.
Perhaps? Fair enough. It's tough racking your brains all the time. I'm struggling to keep track.
Our reincarnation's greatest cost, the wisdom of a past life lost, yet through the teachings of our kind, unto the young again consigned. The mural depicts the Vidyadhara being guided by their elder, wiser kin after their rebirth. Our people sing the hymn of clouds, and dance to water's cherished sounds. And high above the dragon flies, to each is destined different skies. This mural portrays the Vidyadhara young. They acquire knowledge and depart for different places on the Xianzhou, thereby dedicating themselves to serving the Alliance. Beneath the lunar glow adorned, Vidyadhara eggs begin to form, and from the ancient sea rebirth, to walk again on solid earth. This mural describes the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth in the lunarescent depths. The worldly limit of the Vidyadhara is as the days, the worldly limit of the Vidyadhara is reached after 7 centuries. They return to the... Okay, let's head to the third seal.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Don't worry about me.
Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
Step aside. I have no interest in...
You're in bad shape.
Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward! Time to go on the offensive. Not a scratch.
Do you have answers? Think!
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Naughty children, savor the vigor of life.
Mediocre.
Indestructible.
Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
Nice team.
SAS Perkibi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood. Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
It's too late to repent. The truth of life and death. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Nap time.
Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
Let's test your knowledge.
Step aside. I have no interest.
Time. You're in bad shape. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Not bad. 5 points.
I'm on guard. Defend the weak.
I'm asking the question. Never stop thinking. 0 points. Next.
Clemency? Never.
Nap time.
Lance at the ready. Fracture!
Do you have a think? Mediocre.
Naughty children, don't listen. You're in bad shape.
Step aside.
Let's test your knowledge.
Reach the end of the story in your own way. Will of preservation!
The last of the 3 talons is here.
There are abominations up ahead. Careful, everyone.
Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
SAS Perkibi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Fail. Get out. Need I teach, never stop thinking.
Clemency? Never heard of
Nap time. Indestructible.
Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
Step aside.
You're in bad shape.
I'm on guard.
I'm asking the question.
The truth of life and death, revealed this sanctuary, is but a vision.
That'll take more than medicine.
Don't worry about me.
Lance at the ready.
Nap time. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Don't worry about me.
Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out. SAS knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
To the finish.
0 points. Next.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
Fail. Get out.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Naughty children, don't listen. All better now?
Don't worry about me.
You have...
The truth of life and death, with this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Time to go on the offensive. Fracture!
Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal.
The reverence to the three talons is complete. Now, we must head for the roots of the arbor. The roots of the arbor are still growing.
It's Ventilia. We must hurry.
Who are you?
John Fawn said only.
That traitor is already dead.
What I want. I want to see her. See how she's...
A mysterious intruder. But that...
Young Master, must we really forsake Skelgorge Waterscape?
Can you forgive me, Yuan?
I cannot say, Young Master. I feel resentment in my heart. But there are also feelings I cannot put into words. The senior videographers say that the Xianzhou offered us this place, that we hail from another world. Is it time to repay them?
It is time to repay them.
Is that a dragon?
We've reached the end. These are the roots of the ambrosial arbor, where the vestiges of abundance lie. Reverence to the three talons, the path to the great roots. This is it. Under the power of the High Elder, the arbor's roots have formed into the image of a dragon. Now, I will break the final seal.
I hope everyone is prepared.
Will of preservation! Has the General of the Lawfu chosen to grace me with his presence?
That witch! She was here waiting for us the whole time! Show yourself, Ventilia!
And the benefactors, too. Oh, patience, patience. Let me make myself presentable. Now I see why the disciples of Sanctus Medicus hold themselves in such high regard. The Arbor's traces really do possess the power of metamorphosis and resurrection.
All of you, ready yourselves! Don Hong, guard my back. I'm counting on you.
Understood.
Fantilia! What is she doing?
Benefactors, behold this beautiful body. The miracles of abundance live up to the name. Let's see if I can put it to good use. The very power that brought the Xianzhou long life, I will use to bring it destruction.
Fantilia has usurped the power of the Arbor. All of you, focus on destroying the Phantom Flowers. I'll go for the body.
Savor the vigor of life. Indestructible.
So much bark with so little bite. Your attacks are futile. This body was born of the Arbor. You are but ants.
That's some strong wind!
March, careful! Vanquish the abomination!
I'm asking the questions. Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
Naughty children, don't listen after me.
Try untangling yourselves from this.
The weeds in my garden give me more grief.
Your arrogance betrays you.
I'm on guard.
Time for the master stroke. Radiant Spirit, heed my word. Show no mercy!
To the finish.
Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next. SAS Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Victory!
Fail. Get out.
That'll take more than you're in that shape.
0 points. Next.
Flying insects.
Mediocre.
Lance up the ready. Fracture! Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
I am the vanguard of the hunt. Vanquish the abomination!
Time for a shot. Savor the vigor of life.
I'm on guard. Defend the weak.
Do you have answers? Let's test your knowledge.
Fantilia, your scheme ends here, or the Shinjo!
Life finds a way.
I'm asking the questions. Never stop thinking. 0 points. Next. SAS Perkibi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Naughty children, don't nap time.
Fail. Get out.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Nice teamwork. Lance at the ready.
0 points. Next.
I am the vanguard of the hunt. Vanquish the abomination!
Time for radiant spirit.
Heed my word. Show no mercy!
Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Get out.
Crushing an ant with the weight of a star. How indulgent. The universe will end in destruction. And with it, the abundance and the hunt will disappear.
Or the Shinjo!
Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward! I'm on guard. Fracture!
Thousand thanks.
Do you have answers? Never stop thinking. 0 points. Next.
General of the Cienjo, can your feeble strength survive this calamity?
Dunhung, you take it from here.
Did you think it was over, Fantilia?
Finally remembered your duty of watching over the arbor?
Fantilia, your scheme ends here. To victory!
Time for a shot. Here comes the medicine.
1,000
I'm
thanks.
asking the questions. think.
Vanquish the abomination!
Shine, celestial spheres.
Is that it? Time for the radiant spirit. Heed my word.
Show no mercy!
SAS Perkibi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Not bad. 5
Time
points.
to go on the offensive. To the finish.
Naughty children, don't listen. All better now?
Not bad. Fail. Count. Do you have answers?
On my command. For the Shinjo!
0 points. Next.
Nap time.
I'm asking the questions. Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Count.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
Vanquish the abomination!
Shine, celestial spheres.
Is that it?
Destruction.
Do you have answers?
Time for a shot. Here comes the medicine.
1,000 thanks.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Not bad. 5 points.
I'm okay.
Destruction.
Lance at the ready.
I'm asking the questions. Never stop thinking. 0 points. Next.
Are we still ants to you, Fantilia? So much effort to crush us, and met with so little success. I wonder what the other Ravagers would think.
It's almost as if you can't wait to be acquainted with them. I'm afraid you won't have the chance.
Not a scratch.
SAS Perkib. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
It is time to put an end to this.
Time for the radiant spirit. Heed my word.
Show no mercy!
Fail. Count.
ideas, Vantilia?
0 points. Next.
For the Shinjo!
Nice teamwork. Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
You're wasting my time.
Trifling.
It is time to put an end to this.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
1,000 thanks.
Our roots run deep.
Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Get out.
Victory!
Time for the Radiant Spirit.
Heed my word. Show no mercy!
That'll take more than medicine. Here comes the medicine.
1,000.
Lance at the ready. Fracture!
Do you have answers? Never stop thinking. 0 points. Next. SAS Perkibi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
On my command.
Fail. Get out.
Naughty children, don't help.
Nice teamwork.
Cataclysm!
Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Get out.
Not a scratch. Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
It is time to put an end to this.
Time for the Radiant Spirit.
Heed my word. Show no mercy!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
1,000 thanks.
You're wasting my time.
asking the questions.
Savor the vigor.
Is that it?
Defend the weak.
It is time to put an end to this.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
SAS Perkibi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Nice teamwork.
Think.
Forgive my indulgence. Your struggle in the face of certain death is touching. For my next trick, I shall turn each of you into my Void Rangers. The power of the destruction will eat away at your flesh and transform you into pawns of the great Nanook. Let's start with this arrogant Xianzhou general. I wonder if the transformation of the Xianzhou General into a Void Ranger would cast the law proof back into chaos. Destruction works in fascinating ways. What are you? Not bad, General of the Hunt. But all I lost was a body stolen on a whim. And you, how much longer can you last? The destruction of the Xianzhou is nigh.
Be gone, pawn of destruction. Tell the Legion that the vengeance of the Hunt will fall upon them.
General, are you okay?
I'm still alive. And it would seem the two of us can still coordinate our efforts. Phantilia, a truly fearsome enemy. If she hadn't attempted to turn me into a pawn of destruction, I'm afraid victory would have been far from certain. Fantilia had established a link between me and herself. Her well-timed strike gravely injured her. Thus, her connection to the Arbor was severed.
So it was all part of the plan? When Don Hung stabbed you, I was scared to death.
It takes more than that to destroy an emanator of destruction. Still...
Fantilia won't be stirring up trouble anytime soon. Don't worry about her infecting the Arbor again. It's just that sealing the Stellaron is going to take some time.
Leave that to the Master Diviner. I'm afraid I may be somewhat spent.
General, keep those eyes open. Now's not the time to fall asleep. Hey, wake up!
It's getting late. Where to now? The value of choice lies in unwavering resolve.